Welcome to It Moves. This is a free horror game made by SnowOwl and based on a short story by Michael Whitehouse. And as it turns out, I've actually played another game made by the same people called Skinwalker, and it was actually quite good. Now, this is an RPG Maker horror game, which is typically something I'm very hesitant about playing, because they often have a lot of jump scares and they're often very cheesy. So I typically avoid them. However, this one is apparently a bit different than most. It focuses more on suspense and creating a sense of dread than jump scares and stuff like that. So I'm quite hopeful for it, and from what I've seen so far, it actually seems quite good. Once again, it's completely free, so I'll have a link in the description to where you can check it out for yourself. Let's begin. Alright, brightness is good. Bedtime. Bedtime is supposed to be a happy event for a tired child. For me, it was terrifying. While some children might complain about being put to bed before they've finished watching a film or playing their favorite video game, when I was a child, nighttime was something to truly fear. Somewhere in the back of my mind, it still is. This is me. I cannot prove that what happened to me was objectively real, but I can swear that what I experienced was genuine horror. A fear which, in my life, I'm glad to say, has never been equaled. I will relate it to you, all now as best I can. Make of it what you will. But I'll be glad to just get it off my chest. This is my brother's room. He told me yesterday to keep out of the room that we both had shared until then. This is my father. Don't go pulling out too much stuff now. It's bedtime soon. I can't remember exactly when it started, but my apprehension towards falling asleep seemed to correspond with my being moved into a room of my own. This is my mother. How do you like your new room? Soon you'll be sleeping alone for the first time. I was 8 years old at the time, and until then, I had shared a room, quite happily, with my older brother. As is perfectly understandable for a boy 5 years my senior, my brother eventually wished for a room of his own, and as a result, I was given the room at the back of the house. As my brother was given a new bed, I was given the bunk beds which we used to share. While I was upset about sleeping on my own, I was excited at the thought of being able to sleep in the top bunk, which seemed far more adventurous to me. Gotta love the top bunk. Alright, it's bedtime. Already? Yes, adults need their sleep, you see. You'll be sleeping alone for the first time. You excited? Yes, Mom. Alright, I'm turning off the lights. Good night. Good night. Would you like to save? Yes, I think I would. Alright, we've apparently entered the land of the sleeping. The land of nightmares. And that creature, which I first thought was on the ground, is actually up in that tree thing. A small water hole. The water is dirty. Probably not a good idea to drink it. Yeah, the art for It Moves is actually very impressive. It's actually probably one of the best RPG Maker games I can ever remember seeing. Let's go inside. A bubbling cauldron. A pot and some ragged cloth. What's cooking? I wonder what's cooking. Indeed. Hopefully I'm not about to get boiled. There's something outside the window. Stalking is such a strong word. I prefer to think of it more as intense research on one individual. Holy shit, those eyes. By the way, your missing sock is under your bed. With me. Just kidding. I'm gonna go downstairs into the creepy basement now. Goodbye, intense researcher on one individual. A cold, unwelcoming breeze comes from the bottom of the stairs. Let's stay here for a second. I don't think there's anywhere else to go, though. Do you wanna talk some more? No? Oh, I just realized that's the doorway. Is the mouth of that gigantic skull thing. I don't think there's anywhere else to go. So we are going down. Weird mushroom. Looks poisonous. Whoa, what was that? I just saw some... Yeah, there's something here. I'm not sure what that is. Little blips of light. Actually showing up all over the place. More of the mushrooms. I can't see the bottom. A purple mushroom. Definitely poisonous. Whoa. Where the hell did that thing just come from? Did it come out of the hole? There's red liquid seeping out from the mushroom hat. I guess they don't like the light. Whoa. Oh, okay. Pressure plate. Seems simple enough. Only I have no idea which one controls which ones. I wish I could see all of them when I was all the way to the left. Well, I'm making wonderful progress, aren't I? I just keep getting myself back to square one. I'm gonna keep working at this and I'll be right back. Ooh, I think I have it. Yeah, one of these controls the first two and the last one. Which one is it? That one. There we go. What the hell is that? Should I even go back to find out? I don't think so. Let's keep going. What the fuck are those things? Are they faces on legs? How do they move? Getting louder. Oh, shit. It's coming after me. Hi. I think I just died. Mom, I had a bad dream. Mom. But is the dream actually over? Isn't that how it usually goes? You wake up only to find out you haven't? It's locked. Stupid, bro. I know he's so stupid. A picture of a man standing around. I think it's his dad when he was younger. They're still asleep. Mom, I had a bad dream. Sweetie, what's wrong? I had a bad dream. Oh, that's too bad, sweetie. I'll be up in a minute and we can eat breakfast together. Alright. Hurry up. Go change your clothes and I'll be right there. And so another day started. It was a day of little importance to our story. I won't bother you with the details. The one thing I remember is that even though I played with friends, like I always did, I somehow still felt lonely. I didn't enter my new room until later that night. It was time to go to sleep. Again. Let's go ahead and save. There's a sad face on the wall. Almost sounds like music. Oh yeah, groovy beat. Okay, button for a sad face, button for a happy face. What could go wrong by pressing a random button with a happy face next to it? Cool. I feel happier now. Maybe all the happy faces need to be pressed? Oh, wait. That one actually went out. Okay. Did that do something? Then the sad faces? Yes? Oh. Okay, cool. So there's nowhere I can go up here, right? Oh no, this opened up now too. Yeah, everything opened up. Well, the name of this chapter was, not misleading. It is called Labyrinth, after all. Nothing of interest, I think. Are you sure? That seems suspicious. Whoa, the hell's that? Hi. Wait, I see something moving. Yes. Yes, there's something moving there. Let's stay away from it. Oh shit. Do I want to find them all? I don't know. Should I touch them? A poster for some concert. It looks old. Ventilation, maybe? The air is still stuffy, though. A wanted poster. Oh shit. I was just over there. Some kind of machinery. If I get caught in a dead end, I am screwed. Oh god, it's back there. Wait, is it only in the shadows? Oh god. Like, it keeps disappearing. Oh shit, there's more than one. It's a dead end. Can I go past it when it disappears? Sure. Another one? I don't know if I want to find them all. Am I doing good things? I feel like I can see its face more and more, like it's becoming more visible, and I don't like its face over my entire screen. It's creeping me out. Just look at those eyes. Or don't look at those eyes. Dear God, don't. Or perhaps that's a timer telling me I'm gonna die once it becomes fully visible. That is definitely becoming more visible. I don't like it. Where have I not been? Yeah, I've been down here, that's a ventilation. I went down there. I'm assuming I'm just looking for those red things, whatever the hell they are. Ventilation. There's a locked door. What is this? Looks like a fan. Instructions on how to use a fire extinguisher. Fascinating, that's exactly what I need, thank you. I've got to be missing one or something. Where am I missing it? Oh, here we go. Did it do something? Am I missing another one? the hell do I do? Is there another one? They're actually quite hard to spot, because they're kind of... Oh, yeah, here's another one. Hi! When you awaken from a deep sleep to something moving or stirring, it can take a few moments for you to truly understand what is happening. The fog of sleep hangs over your eyes and ears, even when lucid. Something was moving. There was no doubt about that. At first, I wasn't sure what it was. Everything was dark, almost pitch black, but there was enough light creeping in from outside to outline that room. Two thoughts appeared in my mind, and almost simultaneously. The first was that my parents were in bed, because the rest of the house lay both in darkness and silence. The second thought turned to the noise, a noise which had obviously woken me. That was it. Bed sheets rustling in the dark, and someone breathing. As if some disturbed sleeper was attempting to get all too comfortable in the bottom bunk. I lay there in disbelief, thinking that the noise was either my imagination, or perhaps just my pet cat finding somewhere comfortable to spend the night. It was then that I noticed my door shut, as it had been as I'd fallen asleep. Perhaps my mum had checked in on me and the cat had sneaked into my room then. Yes, that must have been it. I turned to face the wall, closing my eyes in the vain hope that I could fall back to sleep. As I moved, the rustling noise from underneath ceased. I thought that I must have disturbed my cat, but quickly I realized that the visitor in the bottom bunk was much less mundane than my pet trying to sleep, and much more sinister. As if alerted to and disgruntled by my presence, the disturbed sleeper began to toss and turn violently, like a child having a tantrum in their bed. I could hear the sheets twist and turn with increasing ferocity. Fear then gripped me, not like the subtle sense of unease I had experienced earlier, but now potent and terrifying. My heart raced as my eyes panicked, scanning the almost impenetrable darkness. I let out a cry. As most young boys do, I instinctively shouted on my mother. I could hear something stir on the other side of the house. But as I began to breathe a sigh of relief that my parents were coming to save me, the bunk beds suddenly started to shake violently, as if gripped by an earthquake, scraping against the wall. I could hear the sheets below me, thrashing around as if tormented by malice. I did not want to jump down to safety, as I feared the thing in the bottom bunk would reach out and grab me, pulling me into the darkness. So I stayed there, white knuckles clenching my own blanket like a shroud of protection. The wait seemed like an eternity. What's wrong? Did you have a bad dream? I cried, and my mother consoled me. Tears of fear followed by relief streamed down my face. Yet, through all of the horror and relief, I did not tell her why I was so upset. I cannot explain it, but it was as though whatever had been in that bunk would return if I even so much as spoke of it. Whether that was the truth, I do not know, but as a child, I felt as if that unseen menace remained close, listening. My mother lay in the empty bunk, promising to stay there until morning. I remember the next day wanting to go anywhere, be anywhere, but in that suffocating room. It was a Saturday, and I played outside, quite happily with my friends. Although our house was not large, we were lucky to have a long sloping garden in the back. We played there often, as much of it was overgrown and we could hide in the bushes, climb in the huge sycamore tree which towered above all else, and easily imagine ourselves in the throes of a grand adventure. As fun as it all was, occasionally my eye would turn to that small window in my room, ordinary, slight, and innocuous. But for me, that thin boundary was a looking glass into a strange, cold pocket of dread. Outside, the lush green surroundings of our garden filled with the smiling faces of my friends. Inside, the feeling of something in that room, watching me play, waiting for the night when I would be alone, eagerly filled with hate. It may sound strange to you, but by the time my parents ushered me back into that room for the night, I said nothing. I didn't protest. I didn't even make an excuse as to why I couldn't sleep there. I still felt that this thing would be enraged if I so much as spoke of it. Another night came. Let's go ahead and save. I have no idea why you wouldn't want to save. Alright, well I think I'm going to end this episode here. I am really impressed with it so far. Yeah, it's got a great sense of dread and suspense. It's creepy as hell without having a bunch of cheesy jump scares. And the art is actually really good looking. Yeah, it's actually really good looking for an RPG Maker game. It's incredibly impressive. So, I hope you've enjoyed so far, and I'll be back soon.